Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to today's video and welcome back to another Hearts of Iron 4 video. Today I've got a bit of an interesting one for you, as I have found two very random mods that don't necessarily mix together, but I want to put them together and see what we can do. Today the two mods that we're going to be testing out are the Choose Your Leader mod, where you can choose any leader in the HOI4 database and have them as your national leader, and every country has a Pokemon team mod where you can get buffs for having Pokemon and become a gym leader. So in today's video, I'm going to be hopping in as the United States of America, building an army of Pokemon and fixing the Second World War. Hey, listen, I've been sick for the last 2 weeks. I need to let my crazy out in one way or another. So without further ado, let's get stuck in as FDR's United States. Okay, so starting off, it is key to mention, nothing that we had done today, none of the mods will affect base game. It is all in decision tabs. As you can see, we've got 69. Oh god. 69 decisions, but everything outside of our decisions tab is base game. If we go here and I click this button here, remove all CYL decisions, we can now choose a country. And you know what? Who's a better leader than going to the British Raj and getting ourselves good old Mahatma Gandhi? Now, for some reason, there are two different Gandhis. I'm just going to click yes to both, and hopefully we can start by having Gandhi running America. Now, I'm gonna have to admit, Gandhi looks a little bit different. I don't remember Gandhi looking this good in a shirt and tie, but hey ho. Either way, we now have Mahatma Mohandas Gandhi as our leader as the United States of America. So what do we do next? Well, let me tell you. Again, if I click my decisions and go all the way to the bottom, we have two different Pokemon decisions. We have become a gym leader, which I can only do with a full team of 6, or we have this. Find and catch Pokemon. Explore the different terrains of your country to discover new and exciting Pokemon. We have tall grass, hills, mountains, desert, forest, marsh, coast, and big city. Now, important to note, the mod only has the original 151 Pokemon, so don't expect like Rayquaza or something. This is definitely a fun little gimmick mod, but you know what? I'm just going to embrace it and enjoy it. Since this is base game US, we are basically going to be doing nothing until the world kicks off. I didn't put historical on, so I am hoping that Germany decide to stay their way and keep going down the right path, but we're just going to have to wait and see. Good old democratic USA with President Mahatma Gandhi. Hey, listen, America have got the biggest nuclear arsenal in the world. Mahatma Gandhi is a nuclear menace, as we all know from the Civ memes. It's a match made in heaven. So I knew that there was going to be a world war, but it seems like the usual suspects are not going to be responsible for this one. If we go over to Europe and have a look, Italy is fascist, they're going expansive, and they've got the Italian Pact. The Germans have gone monarchist, the Poles have kind of surrendered to the Germans and are doing their own little thing, the French are doing French things, the Brits have gone monarchist, but the thing that's really important to point out right now, there was a coup d'etat in the Soviet Union. We now have Budioni, I don't know how to say this brother's name. We have Semyon, we've got Semyon in charge. Now this is the first time I've seen Semyon as the leader of the Soviet Union, and I don't know what this means for our future. All I know is that our apparent Cold War is now the Second World War, and things are heating up, especially when we have a commie Japan and Pakistan dominating India. I don't know what to do, so I have my options. Alf Landon won the election. I chose Alf Landon for a reason, because I didn't know if I was gonna have to go America first or intervention. After looking at the state of the world, I have decided we're going America first. Oh god, we're having a civil war. All of this just to restore order in the world. The things we do, Alf, the things we do. So I'll go down this path and I'll see you when it's time to have the civil war. So here it is, the Boston Rebellion. The Democrats up in Boston have decided to start the civil war. I can't even get the words out of my mouth. And we become non-aligned. Public elections will not be held, and Fritz Kuhn will become a general. Kuhn, I don't know how to say that. It's a German name. I'm not good with German names. That being the case, we have Alf Landon as our leader, my lord. And also, now that we are in a civil war, it's time to get some Pokemon. We have 85 command power points and we need 25 per throw. We are a junta, we are a military leadership. I'm gonna go for desert first. I'm not entirely sure who I can get. A Sandshrew might be nice, but we're gonna have a see. What can I get from the desert? We'll find out in 30 days. Oh dear. The West Coast has just joined the rebellion. That's no good for me. Let's get the troops over there ASAP. Thank you very much. And we also have the lovely darling herself. Earhart wants to enlist, and you know what? She's gonna become a flying ace for us. I'm going to go ahead, get these guys over here guarding our capital in Washington. Thank you very much. And then my troops over here will slowly but surely push into the lands of the East. The Boston? I don't know, man. The Civil War, it's been a long time since I've played this mechanic. Well, I'm sitting here and I thought I could relax and then I'd see you guys when, you know, the Civil War's over, but that's not happening. My troops over here got trapped because I was rushing for them to close the Californians down, and then the constitutional states kind of grew. I'm hoping these guys can make it out. I have ordered them all to go to this port over here in Portland, and hopefully they can get supply and turn things around. But just in case, luckily, I had a decent amount of infantry equipment left in supply to where I can grow a whole new group of armies, what are they, bread? But you get what I mean. I have 51 divisions ready to rock and roll very, very soon. Also, we have this: encountered a wild. While exploring the wilderness, you ran into a wild, i.e. Pokemon, avoiding copyright here. But we can throw a Pokeball or we can run away. I have 50 PP, I don't have 50 PP, but you know what? I'm gonna waste it. I wasted my political power, I caught a Pokemon, and I didn't get a Pokemon? Where's my goddamn Pokemon? It's not a Pokemon, but Austria-Hungary's back. And there you have it. Our civil war is finally over. We bled way too much for that. Too much for my own liking, but we're gonna go ahead, puppet the Philippines, take all of our American territories, and there you have it. We've managed to get our American junta nice and successful with Douglas MacArthur as our leader. We need to get Gandhi back, but that's going to have to be a wait and see, do it in time task. However, unfortunately, because of the Civil War, our armies did shrink, our navies have shrunk. There is a lot to be done and not much time because the world is on fire. Over here we have a bunch of factions at war. We have the German Empire, the Central Powers against all of this. The Italians have their own faction with the Greater Lithuanians, the Yugoslavians, Albanians, Bulgarians, and the Montenegrins. And then over here we have France and the Soviet Union together in their Nordic cooperation bloc. No, not even. That's a lie. That's a big lie. That's a huge lie. France are with the Swedes and the Norwegians. The Soviets are on their own, but the Soviets are guaranteeing the French. Bro, this world's a mess. This world, I don't know how to handle it anymore. The world's on fire. We need to bring order to the world, America. It's time to get crazy. It's time to build. And I could get a Nidoran. You know what? Go for it. Give me a Nidoran. And there we have our first Pokemon. Nidoran male. Poison. Enemy division. Attrition plus 25%. If I evolve him, how do I evolve? Oh, wait. No, I don't want to remove him. How do I evolve him? I don't know how to evolve him. Oh, here we go. I need 100 political power. Cool. In time. For now, building up is the priority and then catching more Pokemon. I'm going to go about my business, build up. Hopefully, I'll see you 1944 when we're all good to go. Hopefully, by then, I have a full team of 6 as well. We'll see where things go. We'll see where things lead us. Hopefully down a brighter path. Well, I know I said I'd see you guys in 1944, and it's not even 4 years later and I'm already seeing you again, and that's because an unsuspected horrible surprise has just been played upon me. I've not even finished getting ready, and the Soviet Union just randomly declared war on me, and to make matters worse for me, it's not only the Soviet Union and Japan, no. It's the Soviet Union and Japan, and then I have this. There is a justification of war goals against us, and it comes from Great Britain wanting to take America and take the colonies back using imperialist Canada as their landing point. I'm not ready for this. I truly am not ready for this. I hope the Germans can fight everyone back and somehow get strong enough to take the fight to the Soviets, because my god, I need some friends. When we look at my troops, we do have this bonus down here from Nidoran, which is enemy division attrition plus 25%. So their troops do trickle down and trickle down fast. Now, to help myself with that, I just need 100 political power and I can evolve Nidoran. It's going to turn into Nidorino, which will add another 25% on the enemy division attrition, which will take it to plus 50, which is crazy. And then once I get enough command points, I'm obviously going to go fishing for some more Pokemon. Hopefully they can turn this around. Side note, I still have Douglas Arthur. Now I do want to change Douglas MacArthur out and get myself Gandhi back through the through the decisions. But since he gives me division defense and division attack on core territory plus 10. I feel like that's going to be very helpful right now in this domestic war. So, although it's not convenient and Gandhi needs to come, I think Gandhi's just going to have to wait for now until we've dealt with this potential threat from the Brits. I'm also going to go ahead and start building forts all along my northern line. Well, you know, just because. Better to be safer than sorry, right? And as if things could not get bad enough, we already knew the Brits were declaring on us, but they've joined the Comintern for whatever reason. And because of that, we now have Soviet troops on the American border. This is not ideal. This is oh, this is not looking good, boys. This is not looking good. My word, I need the Air Force and I need them now. Good golly, Miss Molly. All right, I'm gonna send everyone I can over to Newfoundland. I'm gonna try and get everyone rock and rolling. I need to get the ball rolling and I need to fix this ASAP. The world's a mess. China's my last ally. I just need to help China reign supreme, and then me and China can somehow fix the world. Oh, and Mexico too. Until then, I'll see you guys shortly. And the time is finally here. As you can see, Europe has taken another transition, this time with the Soviet Union and Great Britain eating everything in its path. We have managed to secure ourselves over in America, and we have managed to secure China. As you can see, we also managed to land in Japan, and we've caught them by surprise. I've just taken Tokyo as well, so I'm hoping that by the end of the day, they're going to capitulate. Fantastic, just like that. And with this being the case, the Japanese are now game over. I'm going to go ahead and puppet the Japanese. I'm going to give these communist Chinese territories over to China, and then hopefully by doing all of this, everything should come to. One can only hope. And there is our peace treaty. We now have the Confederate Japan on our side, led by HOI4, and we can now start pushing against the Russians. Now, when we look at our faction, we have 263 troops, the Brits have up to 400, and the Soviets have 400. This is a little bit out of control, not gonna lie, which means we need to start pumping out troops like there is no tomorrow, which means I'm now going to push all my troops over here. I'm going to have some down here in the German part as well to push against the Soviets. I'm just going to have to go balls to the wall, hardcore, and just completely push them out. I've got my guys over here getting ready to take Greenland. It's a mess. It's not controlled. It's all over the place, but we're going to make it work. I'm going to grind myself to the bloody pulp. It is 1948. This is the Second World War that I said I was going to win. This is the Second World War that I said we were going to use to our advantage. So we're going to go ahead, remove all. We're going to go to British Raj, and this time I'm going to put him in charge once and for all. Our great beloved leader, Mahatma Gandhi. That's not Mahatma Gandhi. We'll go for option 2. Mahatma Gandhi. That's not Mahatma Gandhi. For some reason, Gandhi doesn't want to come out to play. Oh well, it is what it is. Also, in terms of Pokemon, here is our fully evolved team. We have Pidgeot for our plus 15 air defense, Persian for our plus 10% political power, Ninetales for our command power and command abilities, Nidoking for a plus 100% enemy division attrition, Sandslash for max entrenchment, which gives us a plus 20% and a plus 50 in hot climates, and Venusaur, which gives us a plus 15 division recovery rate, which is, you know, quite nice. It seems that you can only get certain Pokemon for each country or each tag, because at one point I just started getting the same Pokemon over and over and over again, which, you know, it's cool, but at the same time, it's also kind of annoying. Not gonna lie to you, I wanted Charizard, I wanted Dragonite, I wanted Dragonair, bro, I wanted the whole shebang. But it's just not gonna happen. Oh dear. I'm gonna get to work. I'll see you soon. And here we are in 1951, and after grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding, we are finally in Europe. We managed to go around through Iceland, take the UK, and now we have landed in France. We have seen great success thanks to 2 divisions, my Marine Corps and my Armored Tank divisions. For reference, these are my Marines, these are my Modern Tank Corps. And they're about to get stronger because the second I can, I'm putting self-propelled guns in. Now, much to my surprise, there is no resistance from the Soviet Union. I mean, here it says there's up to 900 divisions, and the Soviet Union accounts for nearly 300 of them. Yet there's no Union in sight. I've got no idea where they are. They're probably, oh God, I didn't know my troops were busy pushing. Anyway, it seems like the boys over in Asia are hard at work, so I'm gonna put them to take back the Middle East and Turkey. And whilst they're busy grinding away, I'm gonna push for Europe. Let's get this finished. Let's restore order in the name of Mahatma Gandhi and Venusaur. And there you have it. Peace deal time, the Treaty of London. Now, I'm going to make this abundantly clear before we begin. The Iberian War, the Iberians, they're at war with Germany. I'm not getting involved with that. That's not my world war. They were just doing opportunistic stuff. That's an opportunist's war. That's got nothing to do with me. My goal was just to end the world war, and that's exactly what I've done. I'm going to go ahead and do my peace treaty and get things set up, but as you can see, the Confederated States of America have reigned supreme. Mahatma Gandhi has led America to peace in the end of the World War. So we're going to go ahead, get our peace treaty, take our territories, and have a damn good time. In the meantime, I'll see you guys in just a moment. And there is our peace treaty, the Treaty of London. We took a lot of states. We have given a lot of states away as well and satellited a good damn lot of things. However, it's not very reflective simply because Spain and Germany are still at war in Europe, so it doesn't look like a collective picture. However, we have established peace in our time, and the Great Second War has come to a close under the leadership of the Mahatma Gandhi of the Confederate States of America and his team of Pokemon. This playthrough was just so random, completely memey, but other than that, there's nothing more to say. I think it's job done, guys. It's 1952. There's not more that I can do. All that's left is to finish Spain, but I can leave that to the AI, of which I'm going to be honest, I really can't be bothered. So with that being the case, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed whatever the hell this was, make sure to of course click the like button and or subscribe, share me with friends that grow for the channel, all that fun stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video I do. Till then, all the best, have a good one, and ta-da!